I know what you're thinking. Another clickbaiting echo substats manipulation video. Give me either big crits or no crits. What I'm proposing is an alternative to the most popular echo rolling method used by players nowadays. And this method is most recommended for players who either had spent lots of resources trying to roll for double crit echoes, but still didn't get as many as they need, or control freaks like me who hate gacha RNGs and want more consistency in echo rolling. This method is not necessarily superior to the traditional method, and it guarantees no substats other than crit rate and crit damage, meaning you still need luck to decide if you get echoes that look like this or this. I have obtained lots of double crit echoes with this method, and I really would like to share this method to players who are struggling to get double crits to gear their characters. I'm going to jump right into a live demonstration. I'll explain the steps I take along the way. And in the end, if you're interested, I will discuss the data and math behind this method. Today our model is Miss Lumi here. I just got her last week and her echoes so far are not amazing. Let's use my method to roll a double crit echo for her. I will set my budget to 300 tuners. Let's go. In summary, my method is leveling up a whole batch of echoes to plus 10 regardless of the substats I got, and then level up the ones with 1 crit at plus 10 after certain conditions are met. Here in this recording, I got historically lucky with lots of crit rolls at plus 10. But know this, having many single crits at plus 10 doesn't mean I will get lots of double crits in the end, and my method has been working in worse luck situations. What we do here is we keep leveling up to 10 until two conditions are met. First, we have about 3 to 5 pieces of single crit echoes at plus 10. Second, we haven't seen a crit in 3 to 5 pieces in a row. After the conditions were met, I went ahead and plus 25 the single crits at plus 10 we got earlier, starting from the smallest crit value to the largest. Let's see how the demonstration went. Okay, let's go. Is this going to roll crit damage? Nope. Liberation and nope. My gamble seemed to have gone wrong and I am going to use this one. Are we gonna get a crit rate? No crit rate. Okay, I'm really nervous here. Oh, never mind. Okay, there's our double crit. We did it. As I said before, I had no control over the exact number of crit or the other substats. All my method can do is give you double crits, like very consistently. There's our double crit, and let's check our tuners. We have 2,043 tuners, which means we used less than 300 tuners. Okay, just for content sake, I'm going to use more tuners. Just to be safe, I'm going to use one with lower crit values. I'm not going to risk this one. Okay, I'm going to use you. It has lowest crit damage. Let's go. Look at that. That percent, just what I want. Okay, just spoiler, I don't think this one is going to roll any crit. Like, just from my experience, I don't think this is going to roll any crit. But just for content, we're gonna do another one. I'm kind of happy it didn't roll crit rate, honestly, because it's very low crit. Okay, let's try one of these. Who is the worst among these? I think this guy. Let's try rolling this guy and see if we get another crit rate. Wait, actually, let's see. Maybe it wants to roll crit damage, and that one has crit damage, so it cannot roll more crit damage. So I'm going to use one with a crit rate, like this one. 25 this. Is this going to roll crit damage? I think there's a chance. Okay, flat death. Very good start. And heavy attack damage bonus. Okay, my heart is pounding. Oh! Oh my god, it rolled crit damage. Look at that. See, we literally got 2 double crit pieces within 300 tuners when it's lucky, but I will be very responsible and say most of the time it's between 300 tuners to 400 tuners to get a double crit. I would say 400 tuners is like a hard guarantee. It's like using my method, it's really hard to not get a double crit within 400 tuners. In all my experiences running echoes, all of these double crit echoes I got, as ugly as it might be, they're double crits. There's one time that it went over that 400 tuners. So like I failed one time when I was doing Shanliao echoes.
In the end, we obtained 2 double crit pieces with 300 tuners. Yes, these are not great endgame pieces, and they might have small crit values and no other useful stats, but that is the nature of this method. It focuses on getting double crit pieces reliably, so I like to use it when I'm building a new character and want a full set of double crit ASAP.
Now, let me explain the difference between my method and the traditional method with a comparison. Let's say rolling for double crit echoes is like mining gold nuggets in wells. Each well has 5 floors, and there could be either no gold, 1 gold, or 2 gold among them. Our objective is to find wells with 2 golds, aka double crits. Let's look at the traditional method first. We start digging, and if we don't find gold in first 2 or 3 floors of the well, we ditch the well and go to the next one. When we do find a gold in shallow floors of the well, then we immediately dig down to see if there is another piece of gold, and sometimes we will get our double crit this way, but let's be honest, more often than not, this doesn't work and we end up with pieces like this. What we're really doing in the traditional method is finding crits that come in short intervals. This is a good time to introduce the crit period theory. This theory was first invented by a CM player, and it suggests that crit rate or crit damage comes in short, medium, and long intervals. For example, here's a sequence of my tuning data. I got a crit here, and then after 3 stats, I got another crit. So here, my crit period or interval is 3. And the next one I got after 8 tunes, therefore the next interval is 8. I will leave the more detailed content of this theory in a future video. Simply put, we need 2 crit stats to come within 1 to 4 sap stats for the traditional method to succeed. Let's look at my method in a gold well comparison. I also dig only the shallow floors of the wells, but even when I see gold, I don't go down right away, and I go horizontally straight to the next well. I do this many times and keep all the wells with at least 1 crit. When I already accumulated some wells with at least 1 gold, and when I didn't get gold for 3 to 5 wells in a row, I realized that I am in a medium to long interval of crit. So I will start to dig down on the single gold wells I saved earlier and see if I can find one other crit in deeper floors of those wells. Did you realize what I did? My method bypasses the need to rely on short intervals of crits to get double crit, as in the traditional method, but rather I embrace long and medium intervals. Let's say I saved up 5 pieces of single crit echoes at plus 10. I have 5 times 3 equals to 15 chances to get just 1 crit to get my double crit. And as long as the crit interval is less than 15 plus 6 equals 21, I can get my double crit. I can use crit intervals ranging from 6 to 21, while the traditional method requires short intervals of less than 4 only. In the end, I want to stress that I don't claim that this method is better than the traditional method, but it does seem more consistent to get double crits, while the traditional method always gives me highs and lows, and I don't like that roller coaster feeling personally. I hope this video can help more people obtain good echoes in Wuthering Waves. Thank you for watching. Lament's Legacy, signing off.